Now, by 2019, the global market for home furnishings is forecast to reach $695 billion, with certain trends pushing that demand even higher.
Yeah, well, one trend on the rise is the number of people working from home, and with that, there's now this growing demand for attractive home office furniture.
And all of this is leading to online furnishings being one of the fastest growing areas in developing markets. One company looking into this is eporta, which has become the largest brand network in global interiors.
Yeah, set up in 2015, eporta helps trade buyers such as interior designers, architects and retailers to discover new suppliers and designers with whom they can liaise directly in order to negotiate those trade discounts.
And the number of trade buyers already on its books are around 2,000, pretty impressive. It's currently consisting of more than 800 brands in 45 countries, with big names such as Conran and Roche-Beaubois, if that's the right way to say it. Did I get that right?
That sounds wonderful to me.
OK, well, we have got the Chief Executive and the founder, Aneeqa Khan, with us in the studio. Thank you so much
for
coming in.
Me.
And you have this has been live for a year, the company.
Absolutely.
But actually, it's been going for about a year and a half. So when you kicked this all off with a friend of yours, you were 27 years old, sort of just taking quite a life-changing decision there, because you were working in the City of London, weren't you?
Yes.
So just talk us through that whole process. It's quite
Absolutely.
a big deal.
It was, yeah. Well, I guess it was a big deal changing from a city career to starting my own business. But my background is my parents both have small businesses that they run up in Manchester, and so for me, actually having your own business was pretty normal. Actually having a city career was abnormal in that context. So it wasn't worrying starting a business of my own. It was more leaving, a very good job or very good set of jobs and doing something which I knew would be difficult basically at the beginning. So it was difficult at the beginning, but now seeing the fruits of what we've basically done means that it's paid off, and
so
very
far
happy
it's
about
working.
It. Exactly.
Early days,
very early days.
But still. But just to say, why eporta? Why furniture?
Well, I do have a passion for furniture. I think that basically places, nice places within the home and also within the office just make people happy day to day. And so I think that it's important to have beautiful surroundings. And I actually just bought, back in 2017, I bought a flat, 2 years ago, bought a flat in Brixton in South London, and was just really struggling to find furniture for that flat. And through trying to find really great pieces, I was just wondering why it was so difficult for me just as a consumer, so not as a trade buyer. So I started really exploring the market, going out to all the different boutiques in London, and also really trying to find different suppliers from around the world. And what I realised is actually the reason that I was finding it so difficult to find pieces, or beautiful pieces, was that actually there's a bottleneck in the trade, and the places that I was going, so to retail shops that I was going to, or to interior designer friends that I was actually reaching out to, it's actually very difficult for them to access all the designer manufacturers that are around the world and source from them, which means it was difficult for me as a consumer. So we decided, well, there's this beautiful set of products that are out there from around the world, which no one's really seeing, or they're not getting enough access that they should be getting. So why don't we create something that really solves that piece, which in turn obviously helps me as a consumer.
As you say, in order to get the business up and running, it involved organising a lot of meetings, both here in the UK and also in Europe with potential suppliers. Doing that at the age of 27, how was that for you? Did you find that age was a barrier in any way?
I think that, well, the first barrier is it's new and you've got nothing to sell effectively, but you're trying to convince people to come on board. So that was by far the biggest barrier. Age is a barrier, if I'm being honest, or was a barrier. Now, what's great is that obviously we have a community of people who use us daily, and so people want to obviously come on board as part of that community. But when you're young, trying to convince someone who might be, 20, 30 years older than you and been in the industry for 40 years, it just makes it, it was difficult at the beginning.
And Aneeqa, we're being told to wrap this up, but really quickly, just explain to the viewers how you make money.
Absolutely. So we charge a very small commission to our suppliers each time a product is actually bought through our platform online. So there's no upfront subscription charge for any of the brands, which means that it's very affordable, basically, for anyone that's out there.
Thanks for coming in. We
Thank you
appreciate your
very
time, and good luck with the business.
Thank you.
Yeah, best of luck.